Welcome back to Age of Empires 2, where we have a low ELO ranked game between C. Harrison 09-20-1985, who is sitting at 504 ELO, and myself, chap likes pizza. Not only do I really like pizza, but that is also a vague, goofy movie line reference. I wonder if anyone recognizes it. Anyway, I'm playing as the Incas again, against Harrison's Teutons. I haven't developed a strict build order, and I'm up to 8 villagers when I send the first one to build a lumber camp. You can see that Harrison starts the game with 6 on food and then 3 to wood. When I started this game, I had just finished my previous video with Stavardo, and I watched the replay of the villager being killed by the boar so many times, so that as I started this game, I was consciously thinking, don't let a villager die to a boar. And then my villager dies to the boar. Baffling. Back at Harrison's TC, he brings in the boar with no problem and has a 2 villager lead on me already. Here you can see that Harrison has been looking around with this scout, and I've been sending my eagle scout in circles around my base, which is what I was doing when I lost my vill to the boar. I really think I'm clever when I add this little palisade wall to this small gap in the trees. Then I start bringing in some deer and decide to palisade from this tree to the map edge. Looking at this now, it seems like it would have been a much better idea to wall this line and block off the stone, but my low ELO brain doesn't function very well. Meanwhile, Harrison has a 4 vill lead against me and researches loom. He also builds a forward mill to gather deer and clicks up to feudal, while I am sending vills on this long hunt to get deer rather than building a second mill. This slow part of the game is a good time for me to mention that there will be one more AOE2 video dropping soon. I'm undecided if I'm going to make more AOE2 videos after that, but if you do want to see more, drop a comment saying so. Also, I would be interested in doing some regular 2v2 games with players that are about my same skill level, and I would probably make a video of that. So if that interests you, drop me a comment or an email. Anyway, back to the game. I click up to the next age, right as Harrison finishes his upgrade to feudal age. While I'm advancing to feudal age, I do build a barracks and queue one more Eagle Scout. Harrison has a streamlined build order for Fast Castle. He doesn't build any more vills. He pulls all of his villagers off of wood to quickly build a market and then the blacksmith buildings. After the market completes, he buys a bit of food and immediately clicks up to Castle Age. He also has sent his scout forward and finds my base, where I have 16 of 27 villagers idling. Clearly one of the reasons my ELO stays so low. I do eventually notice that and start farming. Meanwhile, Harrison builds 3 stables, starts queuing knights, and doing blacksmith upgrades. In contrast, I have 6 idle villagers and a nice palisade wall and a cute palisade gate protecting the backside of my town. My 2 eagles are not scouting and are just a few tiles away from the looming threat that I am completely unprepared for. When Harrison gets to 10 knights, his attack begins. They cut down an eagle on the way to town and then go straight towards my TC. And I think to myself, my odds of winning this game are not good.
Not good like 1 out of 100?
I'd say more like 1 out of 1,000,000.
I queue up 6 spearmen, but Harrison's second wave of knights is on the way. I try to drop a doubt tower and try to get some blacksmith upgrades myself. The first tower and the vills die. I tried to drop another tower, but that one had just as much chance as the first tower. and then I throw in the towel. Harrison's Castle Age Rush beat me down, and I have to say it was pretty impressive. There was a point that if I had seen the Knights with my Eagle Scouts a minute sooner, I might have been able to create 10 spears instead of 7 and delay the game for another minute. I actually really like Harrison's build. If I ever move off of Incas, I might do something like this. Thanks for watching. Check back soon for a third game as I journey through the ranked AOE2 low ELO ladder.